Hey guys, how is it going? I hope you're having a great day, and today's video is going to be very interesting for you because I'm going to be talking about how much money I have put into this Jeep so far. So if you're starting your build, if you don't know what to expect, I think this is a video for you. I'm going to be telling you with numbers how much money I have put into this Jeep, so stay tuned for this video. So first of all, sorry about the mess. As you guys can see, I have the front bumper that I had before, spare tire that I'm gonna be giving to a friend of mine, and also I have one thing here. Remember that I was talking the other day about the O2 sensor? Well, I ordered the O2 sensor. This is the downstream O2 sensor, so that's a pretty quick install that I'm gonna be doing next. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video, there's a lot of people asking me how much money I have put into my Jeep. You know, I have people asking me about that on Instagram, on the comments on YouTube. There are people emailing me about, you know, asking me about that. So I thought, you know, maybe I can make a video about how much money I have put into my Jeep, and this is a video that I'm doing today. One thing you need to know for sure, and I'm telling you right now, when you have a Jeep or when you have any other build, it never stops. It's gonna be like an ongoing process, and I mean, it's a project, so you're gonna be putting more stuff and more if you own a Jeep and you want to do modifications to your Jeep. Like, it's gonna be a never-ending thing. Like, you always want to put more and more stuff, and sometimes you order something and in order to make it better you need to buy another part. So it's never gonna stop. That's why people call it like a Jeep, like just empty every pocket. That's the reason why. So the first thing we're gonna talk is the value of the Jeep. How much money I paid for my Jeep. And I paid, believe it or not, $1,030 for my Jeep. In reality, the Jeep only cost $725, but plus the taxes and all the paperwork and all that, that was $1,000. I think that was when I actually saved the most money buying this Jeep in these conditions. Like, the AC was working perfect, the Jeep was running, everything was perfect on the Jeep, and get it for only $1,000. That was great. If you guys are interested, I can make a whole video just about that, explaining what I did to get this Jeep so cheap. Sometimes I'm on the streets and people ask me, hey, how much money you pay for a Jeep? And when I say that I pay $1,000 on my Jeep, they're like, oh, there's no way you pay $1,000 for a Jeep. And yes, when I explain what I did, they're like, how come I didn't know that? So if you guys want, I can make a video about that. Just let me know in the comments and I'll do it for you guys. So after I bought the Jeep, I have to pay $350 because I bought this Jeep in Georgia. So I have to bring the Jeep from Georgia to Miami, and that was $350. So when I got the Jeep was perfectly fine. Everything was working just fine, but I had to buy the rear bumper, a replacement rear bumper, and that was $50. The other thing that I upgraded on the Jeep right after, that was the brakes, and that was $250. And I had the rear bumper on, the brakes on. I bought the lift kit, and I mentioned this in a couple of videos. I only paid $800 for my lift kit, and that was a short arm rough country lift kit with pretty much everything you need. Like, there was nothing missing in there. So I also got a good deal on the lift kit. $800 for a lift kit that cost you $950. That was a great deal. So right after that, I got the wheels and tires, and this was the same thing. I got it from a local guy. The guy had the tires and the wheels all mounted and everything, and I got all that, the 4 of them, for $800. Try it right now to buy the wheels and the tires separately. You will spend over $1,000 on wheels and tires. So I got a steering brace from Ironman Fab, and I got the steering box from Blue Top. That was a little expensive. That was $700, the whole package, and the steering box was ported for hydro assist. Now the good thing is that if you return your old steering box to Blue Top, they actually give you $150 back. Also, as you guys may recall from a previous video, I have to replace the steering pump, and that was $75, I believe. We also replaced the rear shackles, and that was $130. Then right after that, the fender flares, I only paid $300 for them, but I think if you go right now to their website, it's $500. Then obviously the headlights, and you guys saw the video about that. I'm still in love with these headlights. They are so much better than the ones that this Jeep came with. And the best thing is that I pay under $100 for it. I pay $95 for my headlights, the headlights that you guys see on the Jeep right now. Then it was the shocks, and I put the Fox 2.0 Performance. They are rechargeable, they are great, and I paid $500 for them. And then finally we had the front bumper. I have the Vanguard JCR bumper, and this is the winch bumper, heavy duty bumper. This is the most expensive bumper the JCR has for Jeep XJs, and I got it, I remember last year I got it for $700. Now if you go to their website, you're gonna have to spend a lot more. I think they are right now around $800 to $900, and I'm gonna add a couple $100 more at the end. So let's add $200 more. Is there any part that I put and I can't remember? Well, we can add it there, so we can put $200 more just in case. But if we take the value of a Jeep, that's gonna be over $6,000 that I have put into this Jeep. Now the question that you may have is it worth it to put over $6,000 on an 18-year-old Jeep with over 160,000 miles on it? And my answer to that is, it is absolutely worth it, and I mean it, guys. It is proven to be reliable, it is a capable vehicle, and it has a lot of potential. So you're putting all this money into a Jeep that has all these qualities. Maybe if you said, like, I'm gonna put all this money in a different car, in a different vehicle, maybe, I don't know, I might have to think. I mean, this Jeep deserves that, and it's proven to be a bulletproof, and I'm just enjoying the process. I think this is a great Jeep. But that's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and let me know in the comments how much money you have spent on your Jeep so far. So let me know in the comments, and see you the next time. Take it easy.